Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do an April TBR. That's a to be read list for the month of April. I thought I would try more of a themed TBR this month, and I wanted to do the Granny's TBR, which is something I just put together just for this month and see how it went. If you decide to try the Granny's TBR as well, let me know in the comments below. I will leave like the rules and stuff in the description down below, and yeah, let me know if you participate in Granny's TBR. You can do this at any month, it doesn't have to be April. So how it will go is it's an acronym. So G, you can pick something from your Goodreads TBR, or you can read a graphic novel. For R, you can pick either a reread or a retelling. For A, you can pick an audiobook or an autobiography. For the first N, you can pick a nonfiction or something from an author you've never read from before, new author. For the second N, you can pick a new purchase or something nostalgic, which can include like something from your childhood or like a classic. Y will be a YouTube recommendation, so something that you have either watched a video on YouTube or BookTube, I guess, or something that a YouTuber has recommended to you specifically. So you can pick either a YouTube recommendation for Y, or you can pick a YA, which is a young adult of any genre. And for S, you can pick a series, so a book that belongs with the series. It can be a duology, anything from 2 to however many. Or you can pick a short read. Yeah, so let's get into my April TBR, Granny's TBR. For the first one, letter G, I can pick Goodreads or a graphic novel. And I am going to request from the library to get Nimona. I've heard a lot about it and I want to check it out. So it is a graphic novel. It is by Noelle Stevenson. So I'm going to be trying Nimona. For R, it's going to be a retelling, and I have chosen As Old as Time by Liz Braswell. I haven't heard anything about this, but the cover kind of intrigued me, and it's a retelling, and I like retellings, so I am going to read this one. Let's see if I put that there. The next one is A, so that's audiobook or autobiography. And I just actually picked this up at the thrift store the other day. But I will be listening to the audiobook of The Assassin's Apprentice by Hobb from the Farseer collection. I have heard quite a bit about this book, and it's quite a bit of good stuff. So I'm excited to get into this one. I did take a flip through, and it is in first person, which I cannot read first person books. So I'm hoping by going the audiobook route, it will be better. The next one is nonfiction or new author. I am going with nonfiction. This is You and Me Forever by Francis and Lisa Chan. I've had this book for a number of months already, probably even a year or so. I've really wanted to read this one, and my friend has been recommending it to me a lot. It is a nonfiction Christian book. It says marriage in the light of eternity, but my friend has said it's not necessarily like about marriage per se. So I'm super interested in this one. Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. The next N is for new purchase or nostalgic, and I'm going nostalgic. Julie of the Wolves. I am like 95% sure that one of my elementary years we read this in school. So I actually found this at the thrift store as well, so I want to get into this one. I believe it is about a young girl from an Eskimo village, and she gets lost in the woods and comes across this wolf pack. So I'm going to reread that one and see if I remember any of it. The next one is a YouTube recommendation or a YA. This one actually fits both categories. So this is Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. This one is so popular, especially on BookTube. There are so many people who are loving this book and reading it, and I know that there's a sequel. I can't remember what it's called, but I saw that one at the bookstore the other day too, and I was like, I should really give that duology a try. So I actually don't know what this one is about. So I'm going into it completely blind based on the recommendations of BookTube. So yeah, hopefully that one goes well. And the last one for S is a series or short read. And I am going to choose Danger in the Shadows by D. Henderson. I might try the audiobook, but I think I might just get it from the library. I do want to purchase it eventually because this is the beginning of the O'Malley series, and I have the rest of the O'Malley series, but I don't have the first one. So I do want to purchase this one, but if I don't get to it this month, then I will either be getting it from the library or getting it on the Hoopla app, so listening to it on audiobook. Those are my Granny TBR selection choices. Let me know what you think, if you've read any of them before, and if you have, what you thought of the books and what you've rated the books. As always, I am leaving my Goodreads reviews link in the description down below, and I will check in with you next month. Bye!